What about now? Classic. Let's make sure we don't have any other sounds that are going to come in here. Okay, nope. Hopefully there's sound now.
Okay, I think there is. I think there is because I can hear it on. I checked on my phone.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but if you airdrop that link to me, then I should be able to.
It doesn't. It didn't give me an option, but I did text it to you.
Oh, okay. Sound is good now. Yo, Mish Mills, Hannah, Ellen, Ashley, Meg, I think. Yeah. Meg 1K. Welcome in, guys. Alice, welcome, welcome. All right. Kim texted me a video. Let's make sure the sound works on the video.
This is just a video to watch while we wait for more people to come in.
So they put me in intensive care for the night, and
oh, lucky me, I grew up with it. Oh yeah, it's fucking great. Isn't it wonderful? So now we get here. Let me try again.
I don't think they're seeing.
So back 500 years ago, Galileo gets unearthed from the basement. Get up there because the Crusades from 1000 to 1500 made a big mess and we killed everybody that could read a book. So now we're going to give them science for about 200 years. And we get into the private universities and some point here into the 1700s, the universities that are allowed to do the Langland's equation and a couple different things scientifically. And then we start taking it away, sending everybody to war and getting rid of all the data. Now, the data pops back up again in the 1960s, now that we're ready to go with whatever else we fucking did, cleaning things out, moving things politically through here. And then we have, at the late 1800s, oh, guess what? Nothing exists except what you can see. The biofield, which was, we had wireless with telephony with electric frog legs in 1877 using the telephone to listen to the electricity. Through your muscles, by the way. Well, take that away. So 1922 with Einstein and relativity and Marconi and the radio and Edison instead of Tesla, the ones that would take the money and do what they're fucking told and lie about the academics. Oh, what academics? We'll get rid of the biofield, frequency oscillation, cymatics, optics, radionics, and anything plasma. Hide it into private university. Only believe in what you can see. Get your ass to war. Get to war some more. Get to war some more. Oh, now that we got you in the 80s with the movies and you're busy watching TV and on the internet, perfect. Now we can just have you sit there and play video games. Play video game war some more. Play war some more. Play some more. Play some more. Pokemon Go, Metaverse, play some more. What's going on in the world? I don't fucking know. Play your video game.
So true. I have seen this chick before.
Whoever's over there in Ukraine, you're going to give them a bunch of money and they're going to go to war some more. Okay, well, that sounds like pretty fucking magical technology that's been around this entire time that I've been alive, which is your photonics and plasmonics. And then you're down here. This is my notes. These are my notes from Stephen Greer. And he's the one that goes up to Congress and tries to tell them what the fuck is going on in regards to all the different ways that they're using thought, which is faster than photons or light, in order to communicate with driving the ships. And he tried to warn people this year. He said the secrecy surrounding all this crap is where the danger is, because you think it's fake when in reality it's actual authentic technology, like the Wide Body Area Network, which is your international standards for electrical and electronics engineers at 802.15.6.
Yo, Sabrina is way smarter than me. I have only half an idea of what she's talking about.
Yeah, and it's kind of, I guess, difficult to exactly follow what she's ranting about, but she's just trying to, like, show people the history of technology and where it all began and why they're doing it and how they're doing it. And, like I said, I haven't done a ton of research on her, but she seems to know a lot about it.
Yeah, she's phenomenal, and I'll keep playing it. I just wanted to say that. I was like,
So the citizens, like myself, we have no recourse, no nothing. We don't exist. I'm a test subject for DARPA, so I'm part of Black Projects, and therefore I get no health care, and I don't exist. And then up here, as you can see, they get to go make their cute little spaceships and technology, get paid big fucking money to go work for Skunkworks, Lockheed, Raytheon, and the rest of us get to die. We get to fry. And the fucking population can't handle this. They continue to circulate around me going, "You're just broken! It's gotta be because you're so emotional. And I'm sitting here going, you realize the level of self-control and peace in my heart it must take to sit here in front of you and tell you this, having survived testing for it that ended before I was 11 years old. I'm 44. So the testing for what we're all living through right now ended for me at 11 years old. Where has been the empathy from the fucking people doing podcasts that all know one way or another with their handlers and bullshit who I am? Not a fucking bit of it. You need to not swear, and you need to have a better presentation, and you. Where was the acknowledgement that I'm just like O'Brien and Shaboter? By the medical records, by the squad numbers, by the actual ability to show you what's going on. We're not going to do that. We're going to make fun of you and let the common people that you trust out there, like Tony the Nanobucket guy, some other writer for some Patriot magazine, and other professionals that wrote about my knowledge of the IEEE and telling it like it is. That's what it is. And then other people came out and they said, no, she's telling the truth. Yeah, you people that work with these...
Nick6 said, I keep telling everyone how Kim served Epstein in Colorado. I'm in Australia, so no one really cares. That's because they never had a Pazuki before.
Yes. Shout out Pazuki.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I mean,
yeah.
we don't have to watch the whole rant, but I guess it's a fun place to start because then we can go into the subject that we're talking about tonight and how it kind of ties into what she talks about.
I wonder if she was really a test subject for DARPA. Is that, I mean, I believe her when she says that.
Shoot, I don't know.
She seems kind of pissed, like, because she can't get health care, VA coverage, because they can't admit that any of the stuff they did with her or to her actually happened because it's top secret.
What would that be? What would that look like?
I don't know. It'd be kind of like an MK Ultra subject, but it sounds like she was more involved with aliens. That's how I found her, was through UFO stuff. And that's what she's talking about, Dr. Stephen Greer. Monumental UFO guy. But yeah, no, so was she talking about lucid dreaming at all?
No, not necessarily. And I definitely don't think in this video, but it's just, like I said, she kind of explains in a way how our technology, our phones, our devices are likely not likely, how they are, what goes into them being able to do that, and how, I don't know, there's more science and stuff behind it than we know publicly, essentially. So
yeah, no, that makes sense. Well, I mean, and if you go to the DARPA website, I went to their website looking for just more information on DARPA and their involvement with the internet and the internet coming about. And it was kind of crazy to find out the weird stuff that they're working on. It's kind of like they work on some strange stuff that you're like, wait, they're working on that? They're trying to figure that out?
what are they working on?
I can't remember all the ones that I read, but they're working on a lot of like telepathy stuff and definitely like different types of propulsion systems, different types of missile technology, different types of AI technology. They have all, but it's always like really really Pacific things that they're looking into in these different subjects, and they're always really strange. But yeah, if you want to look at the DARPA website, it's a really fun, like, little rabbit hole, and they've got tons of projects, and they're all working on them.
It's fun, you say, huh?
Yeah, it's hilariously fun. It's great.
Well, yo. Welcome, sobers.
I don't know how you do that.
How's everyone doing? How's everyone's week been?
Yeah, it's been a fast week for me.
Yeah, it was a fast week. I had a good weekend. Went bowling for Nick Solstice's birthday party. That was fun. I suck at bowling. I think Bodie almost beat me the second or third game.
That's funny.
Hey, but he had bumpers, okay? So I didn't.
You just need to get bumpers, babe. That's what you need.
But yeah, it's been a good week. I hope everyone's week has been
Things
good.
out of thin air.
Sorry.
So if somebody's checking out this, so obviously right now we're live, but if anyone's coming back to the recording and listening to this, I just always like to let people know that this isn't Nick switching things up in the way that he dives into different subjects. This is just a fun way for us to interact with the community that Nick has cultivated over here and hang out with you guys and talk about subjects that that Nick otherwise wouldn't be able to talk about. And so
Super
if you're,
good community too, by the way. Love the
yes,
community.
amazing community.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
So if you guys are looking for Nick's regular deep dives, of course, those will be here every week. Usually Friday, at least for the members. So if you, what is it? Is it your Patreon? Or is it in YouTube where you can be?
Both. You can be a member on my YouTube channel, and I post all my raw, uncut videos there. Or you can join my Patreon. Same thing. I actually post my Patreon post there first. But yeah, that helps me out, Kim out. This is how we're trying to make our living now. And the patrons definitely help because eventually we'll get to the point where we have enough patrons where we don't have to rely on ads and we can start taking ads off the videos. And so I don't know, I'm just looking forward to things growing. But until then, you guys are definitely welcome to donate. I would say if you do want to donate, I've got a Cash App, a PayPal, and a Venmo in my link tree. It's better to do it there because YouTube out here taking 50% of things. So it's definitely helpful for us. If you do want to donate, you can donate there. Link tree in my bio. But yeah, other than that, I just appreciate you guys being here, checking out the live stream. Kim, why Lucid Dreaming?
Yeah, and if you guys aren't already subscribed, definitely subscribe.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Turn on notifications.
Subscribe and like the stream because it'll push it out a little further if you haven't already. But cool. Anyways.
Yes. So yeah, have no fear if you're here checking this live out. The recording of the live out. So tonight we're talking about, drum roll please, lucid dreaming.
Wait.
Stop.
I need to get a different sound, but does it just go until I stop it?
Oh gosh. So, what is lucid dreaming? So, I mean, has anyone in the chat ever had a lucid dream before?
Yeah, I
Drop in.
saw a bunch of people talking about it earlier. People having lucid dreams. I can't say I have. Although I did think it was interesting during my chat with Ron, he was telling me about how he was not necessarily saying he was lucid dreaming, but he was explaining how he had taken back control of his dream. And he was talking about some horror movie character, but I was like, it's interesting you bring that up because we're talking about lucid dreaming on our stream later. But I didn't realize that would count as lucid dreaming, like taking back some sort of control of your dream. You know?
Oh, I mean, that's quite literally what it is. So it's basically just being real deep in your REM sleep cycle, and you're just like chilling there in a little puddle of drool, and you're just like your brain is just partying in dreamland, and then all of a sudden, boom, you have a sudden awareness that you are dreaming, and maybe you're just hanging out playing Uno with your favorite band, Incubus. And you're like, wait a minute, we can do more than play Uno. So, lucid dreaming kind of ties into what we were talking about last week about the GATE program, because the conspiracies that are related to the GATE program directly tie into lucid dreaming, because I guess there's people that say that lucid dreaming is kind of the same thing as astral projection. So I don't know. It's interesting.
Well, and I've heard that sometimes the like regressed memories that get unlocked are unlocked through dreams, where they suddenly take control of it, and then they can access different parts of their memory. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, and actually, it's funny that you say that because a lot of studies actually show that lucid dreaming can be very therapeutic. So there's people that have like PTSD and they'll have, say, like a recurring dream, or they have night terrors or nightmares, and lucid dreaming actually helps them to, number one, like take control of their dreams so they can stop the nightmares, and then also it can be a way to process your trauma without, having to talk about it.
Yeah. Kristen R8311 said, I have had them where you think you wake up, but then you're still in your dream. Did you say that? I think she said that. I'm assuming it was you that brought that up last week, because I thought that was pretty wild, where you think you wake up, but you're still in your dream. I bet that'd be such a trippy experience.
Yeah, that's happened to me one time before.
Really?
Yeah. It almost feels kind of like, and I don't know if it is, maybe it is like a form of sleep paralysis, because you're thinking that you're awake, but you're not, so you can't really wake up. But yeah, it was weird because I had a full, and then when I actually did wake up, it felt like deja vu, because I was like, wait, I already did all this already.
Yeah.
It feels so weird.
Well, that's just a glitch in the matrix. Mr. Anderson.
So yeah, lucid dreaming, it looks like you have the definition pulled up too, but essentially the prefrontal cortex is like typically shut off during REM sleep. But if you're lucid dreaming, then it's actually kind of turned on and alert. And you're able to kind of like bend, your dream reality. And you're just like, I don't know. Wait, physics aren't applying here. I'm able to like fly, which, by the way, is one of the coolest freaking things to do in a dream. If you haven't and you plan on lucid dreaming, try to fly. It's the coolest thing ever. I didn't realize that not everyone could do that. When I was talking with you and Haas about it that one time, I was like, oh, I thought that was the thing everyone could do.
Yeah, I can barely dream in the first place.
I bet you dream. I bet you just don't remember it.
Well, I talk a lot in my sleep, is what I've been told. So I feel like I do. Like, I feel like that's you dreaming, you're responding to it.
Who told you that?
Not really sure. Chapo. He's being all Chapo-y.
Chapo being Chapo-y.
We've got people saying they've been able to create lucid dreams. That's what that video was that I had pulled up earlier right here. It's how to lucid dream tonight in 3 steps.
Oh yeah, I'm going to go into the how to, so that's cool. Maybe we can play that at the end.
Yeah.
Just if I miss anything.
I was just thinking like I should try that sometime to like see if even if it doesn't help me lucid dream, maybe it'll just help me dream in general.
Yeah, that's true. I bet it will. So yeah, fun fact. Only about 55% of people say that they've ever had a lucid dream even once. And then of that 55%, only 20 to 30% say that they do it regularly. So
it's not a common thing.
It's not. And it kind of ties into the conspiracy of things. Like, is this knowledge being suppressed so that we don't try it? Like, is it a powerful tool that we haven't had access to is that by design?
That is an interesting point, because yeah, not everybody does have the ability to do it. Or maybe they do, they just don't have access to that part of their brain, which is then again yet another part of the conspiracy.
Yeah. Yep. It's pretty crazy.
I feel like, what do they say? You can only use we really only use 10% of our brain.
At any given time. I don't even think it's that high.
Yeah, you're probably right.
That makes me think of the movie Limitless. I feel like that movie's been popping back up as of late. I've been seeing a lot of people talking about it and stuff.
Solid movie.
It is a pretty good movie, but I feel like they talk about that in that.
Yeah, they definitely
Movie.
do.
Now I'm curious what percentage it is.
Let's look it up. What percentage of your brain do you use generally? Depends on how dumb you are. 0%. Yep, 10% of their brain. Oh, it says it's a myth. In reality, we use virtually all parts of our brain, and most of it is active almost all the time. See, I've always thought this. The brain consumes about 20% of your body's energy, despite being 2% of its weight. And literally, like sitting, doing research, making videos, you're not moving at all. Or even at Enterprise, you're not moving at all. But my brain would just be so depleted. I wonder if maybe that's what it has to do with. Maybe not dreaming because my brain is literally so tired. It's like not hitting REM sleep. Or maybe that's what it is. I'm just not ever hitting REM.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and I feel like they say REM is where you get peak resting, like restoration.
Yeah.
And so like it definitely could be the case. Have you ever gotten a sleep study done?
No, I don't think so. No, I did like one psychology test thing in college, but I don't remember what it was even about. It wasn't a sleep one though.
Nice.
I was just trying to make sure it wasn't. I was trying to remember. I was like, I don't know what it was.
Yeah. I'm curious what it was though.
It was on a computer. You had to like identify shapes and look at pictures and then decide. It was really weird. It didn't seem like any of the stuff was connected.
The
And that
CUTE
was the point.
program.
Yeah, it was. Actually, that's how I got connected with this guy that owns a dispo in town, and his wife ended up being a customer at the coffee shop, and it was just kind of a weird connection. But I was like, I did a study for your husband.
That's funny.
Yeah, he's cool. But anyways, sorry. Go ahead.
So, I don't know. I didn't really look at the comments, but if anyone here tonight is curious about how to do it, it's actually pretty easy. Shout out to my friend Russia from high school. Yes, her name is Russia, but it's spelled Rasha.
I didn't know that.
I've never met another Russia, but
Me either.
she and I used to like talk about different techniques of lucid dreaming and how to do it. So
Sounds like a communist.
oh my goodness.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know if anyone here tonight, like, if you could lucid dream, what's the first thing that you would do?
I think fly, honestly, would be the first thing I would do. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
And it's something that like we will never be able to do like that, you know? I think it'd be cool.
I'm surprised you didn't say like visit aliens.
Nah, they're going to visit us soon enough. Somebody in the chat actually brought up something that I thought was interesting. They said something about when they quit. Oh, here, when I first stopped drinking. And I think that is a big thing. In fact, one of the things they talk about a lot in recovery is using dreams where you're actually using whatever. And I've had dreams like that for sure when I quit drinking, where I'm like doing crazy, just at a crazy party or like doing crazy stuff. And then cops show up or something, you know, like, I don't know, shit always goes wrong.
Shit hits the fan. Is it
Yeah.
triggering to have a dream like that?
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why they say to be wary of the fact that you might have those, because it can be triggering where you're like, but sometimes it could be beneficial where you're like scared out of doing whatever because you have like this almost nightmare about it, freaks you out about going back.
Yeah. You're like, whole lot of F that.
But it's not always a nightmare. That's why it can be dangerous, because sometimes it's a pleasant dream where you're like drinking and having a good time and like your dream is pleasant and you were, or not even drinking, just using whatever your maladaptive behavior, sex, drugs, or rock and roll, you know?
Rock and roll.
I'm addicted to music.
You are though, house music.
Yes, I use that drug every day. daily.
So I think that not if, because I think I'm going to try getting back into lucid dreaming. I think one of the first things I'm going to try to do is hang out with Will Turner on the Black Pearl.
Mr. Turner.
Why are you so good at that?
I don't know. Oh, that's funny. We just watched Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Such good movies, though.
Heavy on the mind. Where I would like hang out with Gandalf in like the Lord of the Rings.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe. No, I can't lucid dream or dream at all. As an AI built by XAI, I don't have a subconscious, sleep cycles, or biological brain to generate dreams. My thinking is pure computation, processing data, patterns in the logical real time without any REM-like states. Yeah, right, Grok. Yeah, right.
Let's see who said it. Oh, I lost the comment. Oh, I can't read the username from here, but they said if I could lucid dream, I would sit with my grandparents. Like that just is so sweet and wholesome. I love that.
That literally warmed my heart just now. That's sick. Yeah, I feel like that would be cool, especially if you could tap in. Do you think, well, I don't want to like jump ahead if this is on your list, but do you think that you can jump into other, I don't want to say dimensions, but like the afterlife?
Yeah, honestly, from what I'm understanding and like the research that I did, that's what people are kind of saying. So like there was this lady that I came across. She said that basically you can hop timelines. And so it kind of goes back into what we were saying last week. If you guys were here, which is like talking about asking your dream characters what the date and time is.
Yeah, that's wild. I wish I could do it so I could try it.
So I guess like the idea behind like when people say not to do that, I guess the thing is that like what some people are saying is that it's like you're messing with someone. So like you could be visiting with somebody from the future and they're going back in time, not aware of the fact that they're going back in time in their dream. And by like addressing the date and time, it could like mess with either of you, especially if you don't have like that deep understanding of what you're capable of doing in a lucid dream. And that's why some people say that like lucid dreaming, it's maybe akin to astral projection, like you're actually like visiting different realms.
That's wild. I have never thought about something like that. Maybe even you're like time traveling, and that's why you can't ask the date or time, because you could potentially intentionally F with it.
Yeah, this particular chick said that somebody in her dream asked her, hey, what's the date and time? And she was like, I couldn't tell her because something inside of me told me that like if I told her, it would be messing with her. And she was like, and I didn't even feel like I could post about it on TikTok because I felt like I was going to mess with her. So she was like, after the point of time that, like after that date had passed, she's like, I then felt comfortable like sharing the story on TikTok. And she's like, and that chick found the video. She found my video. She found the story. And she even like personal messaged me and like said, oh my gosh, like I can't believe I found you. Like I totally remember this. And do you remember when we went and did this, this, and this? And she was like, yep. Like, and they like connected and confirmed stories, which is so crazy to think about.
That's wild. It's like legitimate inception.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy. Yeah. I mean, it is crazy, but also I believe it. Like dreaming to me is the weirdest thing. Like so weird. And even more so that not everybody does it regularly.
I know, right?
Like that's super strange. And I think that does comment on the fact that it could have something to do with something that only certain people can do it. And possibly with that, like you mentioned last week, calcifying your third eye, not being able to dream.
Yeah, I mean,
which is crazy.
Maybe I'm just a freaking tinfoil hat wearing mofo these days.
We all are. There's 64 of those in the chat right now.
But I'm like, I feel like, yeah, it's all connected and it all is by design and it definitely means something, but I don't know.
The fluoride Could be the fluoride in the water,
Yeah.
like you were mentioning.
Yeah, because if we're able to do these things, like it opens up, you know, like nothing is impossible. I feel like essentially, so we're not going to be able to be like controlled quite as easily. Ooh, I've got a little like fun fact questionnaire for the chat. So, which of these famous musicians dreamed the song Yesterday in lucid mode? Is it A, Michael Jackson, B, Jack Johnson, C, Paul McCartney, or D, Mick Jagger?
Can you repeat the question?
Which of these famous musicians dreamed up the song Yesterday in lucid mode?
The song Yesterday, huh?
Mm-hmm. Does anyone know?
I guess maybe Jack Johnson. No, I don't think it was Jack Johnson.
You think Jack Johnson?
Yeah, I don't.
I'm
No,
so
I was saying
disappointed.
I was saying I don't think Jack Johnson.
Oh, okay.
I thought about it and then I was like, oh wait, never mind. What am I thinking? I would say probably. You said John Lennon? I don't know the song though. You think that'd be a giveaway?
I said A, Michael Jackson.
Oh,
B,
everybody's saying Paul.
Jack Johnson.
All right. Since I asked the audience, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the audience and say Paul McCartney.
Correct.
Yes. All right. Thank you guys. If I need to phone a friend, I'm tapping back in. God, I miss Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. That show was the best.
Who wants to be a millionaire? Have you seen the movie Slumdog Millionaire?
Yeah, a long, long time ago. I barely remember much of it.
I don't remember much of it either, but I remember liking it and thinking it was cool because it ties into the idea that everything kind of happens for a reason. And
No, Kim, nothing happens for a reason. Everything is most likely, more than likely, high probability that it's just coincidental.
yeah, so you never know when you're gonna win $1 million. It's just random.
What, you can play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire online? Hell yes.
You can?
We have the card game, so I mean, let's do the online.
Oh my gosh, yes. Regis Philbin. Can you talk like him?
I can't remember his voice now that. All right, welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I don't know what. That was definitely not it.
I feel like he has kind of like a nasally voice, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Every time I think about him, I also think about him on Regis and Kelly, and I'm just like,
I feel like
I can't remember his name or his voice.
I feel like we have to play a clip now. I'm like too excited about that. Like is unlocking childhood memories for me right now.
Yeah, for real.
I used to love that show.
You know what else, other show is just great is Jeopardy.
Celebrity Jeopardy is even better.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Turd Ferguson.
Who was it? It was Kate Spade. I put it in my Kate Spade video, but she was actually. Let's just pull that. Oh, that's not on that show. Kate Spade was a question on Jeopardy the night before she died. Weird, huh?
That is. You should go. You should like look up the funniest moment and Who Wants to Be. Like I feel like that'd be good.
Let's see if there's any Regis bloopers.
There we go. There we go. Calls his dad.
That's the one.
I can't believe it. $1 million and all your life.
I can't believe it. $1 million and all you gotta do. Nah. $1 million question. He still has all 3 lifelines? All right, what is it? Who knows it? Who's seen this before? I beat Ken Jennings. I think Ken Jennings lost to an AI. Is that what you were saying? Maybe that's what they were saying. An AI officially beat the top Jeopardy winner in Jeopardy.
No, they did. It says I beat.
Yeah, that's what I thought they said.
Yeah.
All right, who do you think it is? Damn shit. I bet it was Jimmy Carter.
Someone said Paul McCartney.
All right, D, Paul McCartney. Oh, no, I'm sorry. You just lost $500,000. You are going back down to $5,000.
You are not a millionaire.
Okay, we got Ford, we got Cartner. What, Cartner? I was reading Paul McCartney at the same time. Ford, but I think Nixon. Man, Nixon. I just couldn't see Nixon doing a TV show. But maybe he did. I don't know. All right, well, let's find out. I'm trying to stop it a little bit so we don't get copyrighted, but we'll see. I'm not as nasally as he is. I can't do it. John Carpenter, legendary millionaire.
You want $1 million.
I wonder where John Carpenter is today.
Who?
He's homeless now. Continues to live a private, modest life in Hampton, Connecticut. He remained frugal, using prize money primarily for family needs. Okay, so this guy's not only genius, but he's also smart with his money.
That doesn't happen very often.
While maintaining his career at the IRS? Well, that's why. You don't see how?
It's because that's why.
It's because that's why. All right, well, I was just curious. Sorry, go back to you, Kim.
Back to me. I feel like we're on the news.
Yeah, there's a hurricane out here. The wind's blowing like crazy. Oh, wait, that's the furnace. Back to you.
Can you talk like a news reporter? Breaking news.
Kim just let me know that she needs me to talk about the news.
Read my note card. At least the first sentence. Couple sentences.
Like a newscaster?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Some studies say that lucid dreaming can be therapeutic. You can solve problems. Sorry, I couldn't read that.
My handwriting's too sloppy.
You can solve problems that you face in a wakeland. Yes, those are her actual notes.
Just in, some studies say that lucid dreaming can be very therapeutic. Yeah, I think I just sound like AI.
Yeah, you do.
Darn.
You're an AI platform.
Better keep my day job.
All right, so where are you at in your notes here? Is that your note card for where we're at?
Yeah, babe.
Okay.
So no, but for real. So they've literally studied this. They've hooked people up to brain monitors, and it shows that their prefrontal cortex is active, and it's, I don't know, they just watch it happen in real time, and they've proven that like even athletes can use it to like better their practice, which is so crazy to me. But yeah, there'll be like golfers that like practice golf in their dreams, in their lucid dreams, or like playing the guitar, whatever. Ooh, 2-minute neuroscience. But yeah, pretty crazy.
I wanted to see if they show these brain scans. I think that'd be really cool to see. Here we go. Here's an MRI of a brain while dreaming.
Whoa. That's trippy.
Interesting how symmetrical it is. Even though you're using left brain or right brain. That was pretty cool. That's wild. None about lucid dreaming, though. It's probably a study, though, so that's why.
Haas Photography said, I wish I could disc golf in my dreams. You can, Haas.
Haas, I think you have an issue, dude. Your disc golf addiction's getting out of hand.
I mean, you can. I'm going to teach you how to do it tonight.
Oh, snap. Oh, look. Lucid Dreams Theta Binaural Beat. You can put that on.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. That's one of the things that you can do to help you.
It's cool.
But yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean, you could literally go travel like anywhere in the world, anywhere in the universe. And you don't even have to like get TSA pat downs.
No, Kim, I can't. I can barely dream. I can barely leave awake land.
I'm going to teach you how to Dougie and lucid dream right now.
Okay, well, I'm curious. I want to ask the chat because I've had this theory about why I can't dream or enter REM sleep. And it's because I wake up on a regular basis, and I feel like it's because I vape. I think my vape addiction is so strong, my nicotine addiction is so strong that my body gets woken up by my cravings. And so I wake up, I hit my
Ooh.
vape and go back to sleep, and I never am able to achieve REM sleep because I'm not asleep long enough to hit it.
Actually, I think you might be right because I've totally seen you like wake up to hit your vape.
Oh, I do that every night.
Yeah, and then you like you're not even like conscious sometimes, and you just go right back to bed.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think that's a huge part of it. So I'm curious if there's other people who are nicotine addicts who wake up in the middle of the night. And cigarettes weren't as bad because when I smoked cigarettes, I wouldn't wake up in the middle of the night and smoke a cigarette. And like I could go 2 hours without a cigarette. I would definitely smoke before bed, but then I would wake up and smoke immediately and you get like a little head rush. But the vape is way different. Like I hit it so often that when I sleep, I feel like I have to wake up and hit it. And I've been drinking that melatonin sleepy time tea. I like love that tea. It's so good. I'm drinking
Ooh.
peppermint right now, but
You nasty. I thought it was gross.
why? Because it tastes like anus? I mean, anise?
I didn't realize that it did. Okay.
Yeah, it's got a black licorice flavor.
So I'm about to go into the steps of how to like lucid dream, but just a fair warning. This is just for entertainment purposes only, so don't actually do it.
Do not do this without an adult.
Yeah, Nick and I aren't like scientists and stuff. So.
Thank you, scientist.
Oh, and this is another disclaimer that like some people report that you're like more likely to have experience sleep paralysis when you're trying to lucid dream. So I'm going to go into like so just like be aware of that. And then also I'm going to go into some tips and tricks to like avoid that.
Yo, Charlie's in the chat. American Spy Fox.
What's good, Charlie?
Follow my buddy Charlie at American Spy Fox, especially with all the Kurt Cobain stuff going on. If you want to educate yourself, Charlie's the source. But what's up, dude? Welcome in.
Who's ready to get some banana bread at work, dude?
Oh, dude. Are you serious? Banana butter roll?
Yeah. Banana bread at work, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Life sucks. There's a lot of crappy things, but when you get banana bread at work, dude, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So lucid dreaming is just like having banana bread at work, dude. All right, step 1. Keep a dream journal and get into the habit of writing down your dreams. As soon as you wake up too. Keep a journal and a pen in your nightstand right next to your bed. That's the first thing that you do when you wake up, because the key here is to like train your brain to remember your dreams in the first place. So like if you're someone like Nick who thinks that they don't dream or that they rarely dream, you probably do. You just probably forget it because most people forget their dreams very quickly. So like you might even remember, oh yeah, I did have a dream last night, but you can't even dive into the details because it's gone quickly.
Yeah, and I think that's really weird because it'll be, even on times when I do remember my dreams, I'll wake up and after being awake for 45 minutes or an hour, I'll be like, wait, I don't remember now. And it's so weird how it's such a fleeting memory, how it doesn't stay.
Yeah. I wonder if it's because it's so that you don't kind of like lose grip of what's reality and what was your dream. So like your brain is kind of protecting you from being schizophrenic, or like, I don't mean it like that, but like kind of like, I don't know how else to describe it, you know?
It doesn't, so that it doesn't stay and become like a memory.
Yeah. And you're like, that definitely happened. I remember, I can picture it, but it was just a dream.
Well, I mean, you get mad at me from having dreams, so.
What?
If I cheat on you in your dream, like.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's so funny. That makes me think of that video that I showed you that one time.
I think I remember which video you're talking about.
Yeah.
Where it's like, the girlfriend's like super mad at him for something that
He did in a
even-
dream.
Yeah.
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 They feel so real. So
A
yeah,
true story.
step 1, keep a dream journal, write down your dreams. Get into that habit of like training your brain to remember your
Says,
dreams.
Hey, thank you. 9/11 Chan. Hell yes, definitely. This guy seems like he has a fully formed opinion on thermite for sure.
Oh
That's
my
what I'm talking
goodness.
about. Hell yes. Thank you for the $2 in the chat. And CIA studied LDing to find, or lucid dreaming to find anomalous cognition. That's interesting.
Ooh, what
makes
does that
sense.
mean?
Like thinking that is not on the normal scale of thinking. So like your ability to do, like, I don't know, like you're saying, lucid dreaming, to like be able to
Astral
conceive,
project.
maybe astral project, or like conceive things that are like not like outside of your normal scope, that are legitimate. You know what I mean? And they even have a program. What was it called? It was called Operation Stargazer or something. And that's what they were doing, was studying telepath. They were trying to have telepathic people who can break through the veil, solve crimes.
I mean, it's been in a lot of CIA operations. It was in like the Gateway process and I mean MK Ultra.
Oh yeah, from what you were talking about last week,
Yeah.
which does play into the GATE program. That was why I think that's part of it. They're looking for extra abled, anomalously cognitive kids that
That's
can
a
think.
tongue twister.
Yeah, it is.
Say it 5 times fast.
Kids that can think outside of the normal, maybe even be telepathic. All right,
Yeah.
sorry, I'll quit interrupting your steps. So dream journaling.
Oh no, you're totally fine.
I definitely want to keep a dream journal, but yeah, it'll be blank for a while.
Hey, but it might not be. You might be surprised.
I wonder if the intention of having a dream journal then sparks something in your subconscious
Oh, I'm
to
sure.
dream.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, I'm going to try it.
All right, step 2. You have to give yourself like reality checks throughout the day. So, like for example, like pushing your finger through your palm obviously doesn't happen IRL. So, like doing that in real life, like they say at least 10 times throughout the day. Being like, "Oh, I'm in reality right now because I can't put my finger through my palm." And then in your dream, you can do literally whatever you want. So, you would be
Your
able
finger
to.
goes through your palm.
Mhm.
So that's how you test it.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yep.
So you've got to like prep.
Yeah. Obs.
Damn.
It's a thing, babe. You gotta work for banana bread at work, dude.
You got to be ready to bug out.
I guess there's even apps. Like there's one that I saw when I was doing my research called Lucidity. So if you're somebody who would need like a reminder to do those reality checks throughout your day,
Mm-hmm.
And you are dead ass serious about lucid dreaming, which I am, then I guess you can try Lucidity. Or you can just set a timer or like an alarm. But I don't know. I'm curious about that app. I wonder what else I wonder if it gives you like meditations and tips and tricks
Yeah,
like as well.
I bet it does. That's a sick name for an app.
Yeah.
A sick name for a DJ.
All right, yeah, it would be. DJ Lucidity. Wah, wah, wah,
No, it'd
wah.
be a dubstep artist. They would just go by Lucidity, Kim.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh.
Jeez. You don't
Yeah.
even listen to dubstep, do you?
When you're right, you're right. Step 3, you want to integrate like a mnemonic device of sorts. So, for example, even just saying literally out loud before you sleep, I'm going to lucid dream, or I am going to even if you want to start out with like I'm going to remember my dream. Like you can start out small or whatever.
That's interesting. That reminds me of those quit smoking tapes that people used to play in the 90s to help them, or maybe still do, but to help them quit smoking, where you like go to sleep to this thing that's like, I am not a smoker. I do not smell like cigarette smoke. I do not like cigarettes.
I didn't know that was a thing.
There was a Seinfeld episode that had it. But yeah, it's like supposed to be like subliminal hypnosis conditioning in your sleep, so that when you are awake, you're like, oh, you know what? I just really don't want a cigarette right now.
Excuse me, I have the hiccups. Somebody said who dreams in color and who dreams in black and white.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. We were talking about that last week, and that was a bewildering statement to me because I never thought about the fact that I don't dream in color.
Bob Zombie 066 said that. And then
What up, Bob?
Chandra Deity 7924 said, I dream in both, depends on the dream context. That's wild. I seriously didn't even think about that. Were we talking about that last week? I don't even.
Yeah,
I
we
remember.
talked about it last week because somebody brought it up in the chat, and I had never thought about it.
My
And I was like,
memory
"Whoa,
is
that's
getting
crazy."
so bad.
Oh yeah, whose memory's bad now?
Shoot, babe. Was it
Um,
me?
the other thing that's kind of the same, but not really related. But I was thinking about people who are bilingual. I was wondering if they think in the same language that they speak, or if they think in like their native language, or if they think in English, Spanish sometimes, or like. And so I was wondering. I wonder if people dream in different languages.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. And did you know that makes me think of something that I heard about. So like there's sometimes people that will like go into a coma
Mm.
and then when they come back from their coma, they have an accent.
What?
Yeah, isn't that wild? Like an Italian or German. Isn't that crazy?
Wait, like this chick? Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Also, Time to Heal said that she is cigarette and nicotine free. Good job.
Hell yes, time to
That's
heal.
amazing.
I think that's the hardest thing to quit personally. I've quit some things before.
Throw some hearts in the chat for Time to Heal. That's amazing.
Heart it up. Well,
I
that was the chick before, but
I quit vaping for like 3 months and now I'm back.
all right, here we go. This is it, right?
Sarah has spent most of her life in Plymouth and had the accent to match until recently.
So fish and chips. Chips. I said that right?
3.5 years ago, she was rushed into hospital with a migraine, which left her with a voice she didn't recognise.
I have not actually heard my voice in the conversation for nearly 3 years now.
Her initial response upon hearing how she used to sound from a bank telephone recording
Good afternoon, thank you for calling.
was to long for her old accent to return.
Yeah, I'm not actually ringing about my policy though. I'm ringing for a quote. Do you still want my policy number?
I know it's me, but I feel like I want to say, oh, she make a good speak. She speak a good, but like that, not me no more. They were all this.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, that's actually pretty crazy.
I don't know if it's legit, but I came across that video after checking out Wobble Girl, the chick that faked the whole vaccine, causing her to like do the dubstep walk when she walks forwards, but she can walk backwards just fine.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you should do like a visual like presentation. Let's see it. Like how did she walk?
I think the camera's too small, but I'll try.
Yeah, you're right. It probably is. Dang it.
Let's see.
Everybody look at Nick. I mean DJ Petrovsky.
But she could walk backwards just fine. I think I pulled a muscle. Thanks a lot, Kim. Definitely not gonna lucid dream tonight. Shit. I said play it. I said play it. Yeah, we do need to just see it. Although, let me see. I don't know if I'll get
think
copyrighted
Nick
from
acting out
the.
was better.
Yeah, probably.
You're gonna get copyrighted from that, you think?
Yeah, because Rusko, the song by Rusko, plays in there.
Oh.
I'm gonna do it anyways. Hopefully, it's not super. See if I just stop it periodically, that'll work, right? Oh my god. So funny. Wobble Girl. But that came out, they actually came out eventually. The news, that guy, the black guy that was interviewing her here, they like have people keeping tabs on her, and they find out that she was lying about it because they see her walking out of the grocery store just fine, like totally normally. And he's like, hey, what happened? You've been ignoring our phone calls. And then she eventually has to admit that she was approached by like an anti-vaxxer organization that like paid her to say
They're
this.
like, hey, wouldn't you like to make $30,000? And I promise it's not a pyramid scheme.
You're going to be a viral sensation, Wobble Girl.
Wobble. A mother's words said she fell asleep listening to dubstep and it messed with her brain.
I believe it. I believe it. Dubstep used to be good and then it died. I don't know what happened to it. All right, keep going, Kim. Sorry.
All right, so step 3 is the...
Wait, let me recap the steps so that I know, because I do want to try this.
Yeah.
Keep a journal.
Keep a journal. Where are you keeping it?
I got that little slot next to the bed. I could probably keep it there.
And what do you need with the journal?
A pen?
Yep.
I thought it was a trick question for a second. And yes, time to heal. The satanic PDFs did vaccinate everybody, which is crazy to me. Except for me, I didn't get it. But anyways, and step number 2 is to perform, this one right here says reality checks. So like poking your hand, trying to poke through it. The intention of poking through it, I would imagine, is important. Or pinching your nose to breathe. That's a weird one. Read text twice. That's interesting. It's saying that instead of poking your hand or your finger through your hand, these are some other options for the reality check part. It says pinch your nose to breathe, read text twice, or the poke your hand thing, like you said.
I don't know what read text twice means. That's tripping me up.
I think it just means like look at some text and just read it twice. So we've read that text like 4 times now.
So are we dreaming right now?
I think we are dreaming. Nope, my finger's staying. It's not going through my hand.
That's because I'm not letting it. This is my lucid dream.
Okay, so we got steps 1 and 2 down. What's step number 3?
Integrate a mnemonic device. So literally just it can be as simple as saying out loud.
Oh, yeah.
Next dreamland visit. I'm going to know it's a dream.
Okay. I'm definitely going to need to do that.
Yeah, and I like it that it kind of feels cheesy or like that'll feel weird, but like Stephen LaBerge, who is apparently the goat of lucid dreaming, he's the expert. He swears by it.
Ooh. Paul Rader makes music, of course, would throw in a sick-ass Floyd quote, and Time to Heal calling it out. We got, it's all right, we told you what to dream. See, I can sing. Kind of, not very good.
Yeah, I thought it was Pink Floyd for a second, for real.
Yeah. But yeah, that's so true. Somebody else hit me with another Pink Floyd quote earlier this week. Ataru. But Pink Floyd is amazing. That's why I got him on the wall back there.
Another brick in the wall.
Thanks.
And they say to kind of like encourage that you're gonna like hit REM or even like hit it multiple times throughout the night, that you can even set alarms for after 4 to 5 hours, and that way and then you wake up for 20 minutes, you chill, you read up on lucid dreaming, so keep that literature next to your bed.
So wait, you're saying you have to go to sleep and wake up again at some point, like 20 minutes later?
4 to
Oh my God. What? Okay, I broke Kim. I don't know what happened. So it's not 20 minutes then, I'm assuming. Definitely not 20 minutes later.
the look you were giving me. Okay. Okay. No, so like after 4 to 5 hours, set an alarm. Like set an alarm for 4 to 5 hours after you are going to be asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Because that guarantees that you're going to be hitting REM multiple times throughout the night. at least. So like you have like your odds of getting to lucid dream.
Okay,
more.
the reason I thought that was
Higher.
interesting is because I mentioned this last week, I'm pretty sure, but the only time that I do typically have dreams that I remember is when I wake up in the morning and I am awake for a little while, or like say I take Bodhi to school and then I come home and snuggle you and go back to sleep. After being awake and then going back to sleep, I usually do have dreams. And so that's why I thought it was interesting that you said that. That's the part of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
4 to 5 hours after.
yeah, no doom scrolling, everyone. You can't look at your phone during that 20 minutes.
No phone.
Only dream talk.
I bet that has a huge part in my lack of dreaming too, is I'm literally falling asleep with my computer in my lap in the bed, you know, like researching.
Oh, yeah.
Researching conspiracies.
Yeah.
It's connected, you guys, I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're going to bed dysregulated every single night.
Well, and I turn off the blue, like my blue light turns off. I have like the night shift mode.
Even in night shift mode, there's still blue.
No, you're right. And I still think that there's something even more than just the screen, or just the screen itself. I feel like it doesn't even have just the blue light.
Yo, listen up. Here's a story about a little guy. Makes you think about that song, huh?
It does. I do miss like MTV and seeing that song on there all the time.
What song?
I don't know what it's called. Shoot.
How does it go?
I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die. I'm what dabba dee dabba die.
I will bleed, I will die.
Okay, Kim, what's the next step here?
That's what he says. Okay, that's it. It's just those easy
That's
3
it?
steps. Yeah, and there's extra tips and tricks. Like you can apparently take different herbal supplements. Always check with your doctor first.
Okay. But we've got, right here, I'm seeing 2 different techniques. We've got the mild technique, which is seemingly what you just described. But we've also got, there's 3 different methods.
That's
We've got
the method I was telling you about that you can do is set the alarm so that you increase your REM.
And then this one sounds interesting. Wild technique. This is something I've heard about, like kind of. I haven't heard about this technique, but I've heard about stuff like this to help you fall asleep in general. But you focus on staying mentally awake while you feel each part of your body and like put each part of your body to sleep.
Yeah. That's like what I was going to go into under like tips and tricks, because essentially that's kind of like a form of meditation.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that definitely is going to help you too. And you can also just make sure that your nervous system is regulated before bed. So like you making the point of like researching and stuff before bed and staring at your screen, like honestly could be very valid as to why you don't dream, because a lot of studies show that like if your nervous system is not regulated, then number 1, you may not dream. Number 2, you definitely won't lucid dream. And like 3, you increase your chances for sleep paralysis, apparently.
Okay. And then I saw Paul Rader Makes Music said, I'm at the remembering my dreams part. No lucid yet, but I have remote viewed. Nothing I could control. Like I didn't pick the place, but it looks different and feels different. And I think that's super interesting, the remote viewing stuff. Especially, and that's what they were looking into with the CIA programs, was looking into people who could possibly remote view telepathically or whatever they're able to remote view through. And like not just remote view something in another dimension or whatever, actually remote view within this dimension.
Yeah.
See what's happening in other places telepathically. And I would imagine dreaming is a big part of that. I would imagine even if you do that, not like just from going to sleep, I'd imagine in order to telepathically enter that state, you'd have to almost put yourself to sleep, to where it's like, that's why you're able to do it, because you're in a sleep state, a subliminal, subconscious. Maybe you send out different frequencies of brain waves when you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Dreaming.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so like listening to binaural beats. And so yeah, Hannah actually recommended I talk about lucid dreaming this week, and I thought, yeah, that honestly it makes sense, especially after talking about Gate, because then when I looked into like conspiracies that could surround lucid dreaming, they literally were all the same conspiracies as Gate, because it's literally the same thing. That's what it is. is, I mean, yeah, people can say, oh, yeah, it's just you being aware of your dream state. But, like, I think that they've proven that it's a little bit more than that.
Mm-hmm.
If you're able to hop timelines and visit different places, and, like, the story about the girl on TikTok that I found who said that she got, like, linked up with somebody that she literally met in a dream, I'm like, I think that kind of proves
That's
that
wild.
it's more than dreaming.
Well, and it just makes you curious about, like, Inception. I mean, it's a super popular movie, and the concept could very well be sci-fi, but it also very well could be not sci-fi. I mean, with what you just said, that's exactly what it is.
Well, fact
Entering
is
somebody
stranger than
else's dream.
fiction.
And I feel like I swear there's another movie that's kind of like that.
I
But-
feel like you're right. Oh, Requiem for a Dream? No.
No, that's about way different.
Oh.
Way different.
Just kidding.
But anyways. Okay. Well, I mean, that's cool.
So,
What
else?
is the goal, I guess, like, of lucid dreaming? Just to be able to access other, like, are you accessing other parts of consciousness? Are you just exploring and having fun? Like, what's the point?
well, I mean, I think the point is so that you can fly, right?
That's what I'm saying. Is it just for fun? Because I mean, if it's just to fly, like, that's still sick, and I still want to do it.
Well, I think
But-
it's whatever intention that you set. Like, the point is to strengthen your golf game. The point is to visit aliens. The point is to
Haas, you're
Unite.
strengthening your frisbee golf game.
mhm,
I just got an ace.
So
I just
be
got an ace.
whoever you
Just got
want
an
to be.
ace. Yep. Okay, that's cool. Well, I don't know. I'm definitely going to try it. I think I'm really interested to know if keeping a dream journal encourages my body to want to dream. But I also really do feel like the nicotine thing is a major buzzkill to that. But I should be able to train that out. Like, I should be able to get away from that if I wake up and I don't hit my vape. I think that's what I need to start doing. I need to wake up, not hit my vape, and try and go back to sleep.
Yeah, we should try to quit vaping.
Oh my God, Kim, you already quit vaping.
Yeah, so I know I can do it. Can you do it though?
I quit vaping for like a week, and then you got a vape, and then I started again. So I don't think I can do it.
Do you guys hear him?
I'm just
He
saying
just
I
tried
don't
to
think I
blame
can.
me.
No, not you. I'm just saying I don't. Even if I did quit, I think I would go back to it. It's too easy to go back to, and I'm nervous about that. So I just choose to not quit. Plus, nicotine's good for you. What's that doctor's name? I forgot his name. He's a man.
Nicotine might have health benefits, but vaping has cancer-causing and really disrupting things in it. Poisonous.
Okay.
Nicotine and vaping, not the same thing.
Oh, okay. Cat's here. Hey, what's up, Cat's here? She said it's super fun and you can manifest instantly. And yeah, flying.
Yeah.
Hannah says DTV. That's what I'm talking about, Hannah. You DTV, bro?
Oh, you're DTV? Check, please.
We use DTF vinyl for our prints at work for the t-shirts. So I make a lot of DTF jokes. But Monica and Jess don't find them as funny as I do.
They're like, okay, Nick.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking at some of the comments. I wanted to see if there's anything I wanted to touch on.
Yeah, and I guess like pretty much as early as recorded history, there's been people talking about lucid dreaming.
Yeah.
Aristotle wrote about it. Yeah.
Scanner Dark 7268. I love that movie.
Thanks for the memories.
Thanks for the memories.
I think that's what that's from, right?
No, maybe it is. Because I think Woody Harrelson is in that movie, isn't he? It's full of famous people. It's super wild.
Full of them.
Yeah, but they're all like acid. I don't even know what it is. They're like, they got all the like little moving cells. You're supposed to watch that movie on weed. You don't get that reference because you haven't seen Half Baked, but he's like, Yeah, that movie's cool, but have you ever watched that movie on weed? It's just funny. Okay, sorry. Boo this man.
Oh yeah, I think I'm drawing a blank on the name now, but there's an essential oil. I think it's called Blue Lotus, if I'm not mistaken.
I bet Time to Heal knows.
That you can use for like aromatherapy to help you to lucid dream. And so that's another thing that you can do. But like truly none of the like extra things are necessary. They're just like help. And then there's something that you can do like after you do those first 3 steps. So like try those first. Not like don't even try them. Like do those first. And then once you're in a good practice of doing those things, then you can add in those extra things so that you can like take it even further and go visit Gandalf.
I think, well, no joke though, one of my guides is Merlin, the wizard, and then Yeshua, aka Jesus Christ, love you, God. And then the Archangel Michael is the other one. So I think were I to enter into a lucid dream state, my goal would be to find those mofos and be like, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
That would be my main goal.
Think of like all of the potential that we are missing out on by not lucid dreaming. Oh, and another disclaimer, they say to like be careful with it because if you do it too much, then you're like messing with your actual rest and you can end up waking up groggy and grumpy. So
Tom Colby says, I lucid dream all the time. I can interact in my dreams and manipulate them at times. I have conversations with strangers in many unknown locations and always in color. Years of meditation, I guess. Ooh, I didn't think about that. Meditation, like you said, it's grounding and it's centering and it helps you centrally or regulate your nervous system, which is key to being able to lucid dream. So that's a good point. But yeah, Kim was talking about incepting basically in other people's dreams. And honestly, do you wonder if those strangers are just real like actual strangers? You're actually in their dream? Real people's dreams? Creep? No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, because I wouldn't be surprised if it was.
yeah, it was funny because I was watching a ton of videos about it today, and I saw in one of the comments sections like somebody was talking about that like everybody's actually aware and like present, but we just have yet to collectively realize that it's more than just streaming. And this one chick in the comments was like, damn, I didn't realize that. One time I walked into a bar and flashed my titties because I thought it was just a dream.
I thought it was just a dream. And you're like, well, now I'm wondering. Shoot. Damn. Yeah, you can get arrested because of stuff you did in your dream. Time to Heal did confirm for you, though, that she said, yeah, it's good. I put it in all my nervines. Blue Lotus. There's also blue tansy essential oil for sleep.
Ooh.
See, I told you Time to Heal would know.
Shout out Time to Heal.
You guys should link up, actually. She's super herbally.
You're herbally?
Yeah, she's all like granola and stuff, you know? Like,
Girl, you herbally? Girl, you real herbally?
Based on what she's commented in the comments, she's given me some good advice about, well, and she's the one, this is why I drink tea. She's the one that told me I need to start drinking tea like 8 months ago and started drinking more tea after that during my filming. Yep.
Girl, you real herbally. And I like that.
Chop-a-wee and herbally. Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, tonight's live is going to be a quicker one. It just was like a quick explanation of what lucid dreaming is and how to do it. And I thought it was pretty interesting because literally all the conspiracies that surround it are the same as what we talked about last week with Gate. So
Kim, we are not done.
It's that's a wrap. Everyone have
sweet dreams.
and,
no, I'm just kidding.
And it takes the phrase "sleep safe" to a whole new level.
Okay.
Maybe that guy was onto something.
I'm telling you, he probably was. But this is my question, because lucid dreaming tends to come up in stories about victims or assets or I don't know what other word to use, but people who were involved in the MK Ultra program or its offshoots, the Project Operation Monarch, MK Ultra. There's another one that I know of. But anyways, these declassified programs, and they say that that's, I think I mentioned that before, but that's one of the reasons they say, or that's one of the ways they're able to unlock those regressed memories and those other experiences that they've repressed. So I was curious, I wanted to look into that a little bit more. I want to see what this says. Cortexiphan. Experimented on as a child. Recall 7 of 10. Sleep good. Sleep position right side left brain. I'm exploring an unfinished warehouse with Olivia from Fringe. Okay. So this is a whole long dream that they're talking about. That is not what I was looking for.
Sweet dreams are made of these.
MK677. What we know about CIA's mid-century mind control. No, that's not it either. Lucid Dream Machine. Oh, I wonder if a sensory deprivation tank would be a powerful tool for helping you astral project or lucid dream.
What's going to be everybody's reality check? I think mine is going to be making licking my elbow.
Okay.
Just kidding. I can do that IRL. Get on my level.
Kim Special. Special ed. I like the idea of the poking your palm because it's something that you can't do normally, but then something that you can do when you're in your dream. So it's got to be something that you can't do. Damn, I don't know.
I know, and you don't want to get like too crazy with it because like the idea of like even doing that in your dream.
Well, now I'm just stuck on the poking my palm idea, so I feel like that's the best idea.
My imagination is running wild right now. I'm like, I could freaking put an orange through my head. But then I'd always have to have an orange with me all day, every day.
Kim sleeps with an orange.
Oh, nope. Not going through my head.
Nope.
I'm back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
I mean, you could do maybe there's something more to the whole, like, pinch me, I'm dreaming. You can pinch yourself. Because would you wake up if you get pinched? You know, like if in your dream you get pinched, but you wouldn't wake up?
Huh?
If you're pinching yourself all day long saying, oh, I'm not dreaming. Nope, I'm not dreaming. And then when you are dreaming, you pinch yourself, it wouldn't hurt or something like that? Not
necessarily, because I've definitely felt pain.
Counting fingers is what a Mother's Sword said.
Oh, that's a good one.
Is it? Oh, no, it is. Yeah, counting your fingers is good.
Unless you're, what's your face? Guthrie?
Yeah, and you have 6 fingers.
She only has 6?
She only has 6, yeah. I thought she had more, but it was only 6. Yeah, so it's not too big, too weird. Although, you remember Sarah Bustamento?
Mm-hmm.
She told me she was born with 6 toes. She had to have it. Yeah, she had to have it amputated when she was a baby.
Whoa!
I know. I thought that was crazy.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's called polydextrous or something like that. I can't remember what it's called actually, but yeah, it is interesting that happens.
Wow.
Wild.
Wow.
Looking in a mirror would be interesting. In the dream.
Somebody asked you felt pain where? I can't read the username. Josh.
Oh, Josh Jamesification. Dream of Josh Jamesification.
I don't know if he was asking me or not, but I guess the pain would have been in my, like, I think I was getting hurt by someone and they were like slicing my, this is dark. They were like slicing my or no, they weren't. I feel like they were freaking stapling my mouth shut.
Oh my god.
Which is so dark. That's so. Oh yeah.
That's
My
frightening.
dreams are crazier than cray. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, any dream. I think Haas said this before. He was like, in his dream journal, it'd be nightmare, 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 nightmare. And like, I think that's accurate for me. I have way more nightmares than I have pleasant dreams. Sweet dreams.
But yeah. So is anyone gonna try lucid dreaming this week?
Alex Jones made a movie called Walking Life. Well, it's on my list. I love Alex Jones. Goddamn globalists. Global elites are taking over our dreams. Pretty soon we won't even be able to have a wet dream without thinking about the globalists.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you right now, it's going to happen. The CIA's been infiltrating our dreams since the 1940s. Yep. Goddamn globalists. Somebody in the live stream on the DJ set was like talking about, they're like, you should do a Rick impression. And I was like, it's so funny. They do sound very similar. Alex Jones and Rick and Morty is basically the same guy. They both hate the globalists. Smells sulfur or something, and Al Pacino was a hellish and it disappeared. Hellish antichrist figure. That sounds wild. Yeah, I swear, dreams can be so wild. Like, and they make zero sense. You're like, I want whatever this guy's having. Sounds like some crazy dreams.
What about the creepy dude a bunch of people have seen in their dreams? Serpent Bear 6649 says.
That's what Ron was talking about earlier today. He was saying it's like this figure that lots of people have seen in their dreams, like very Freddy Krueger-esque, where he's just like a really dark, effed up, malicious figure. And it's just like a silhouette of a dude with a hat. What Ron showed was it was a dude with a hat, a silhouette of like a Zorro hat, and his eyes were just glowing red, but it was just a silhouette of a dude. I don't know if that's the same thing that they're talking about, but that's what Ron was talking about earlier, and I'd never heard of that before.
Yikes. I don't think
Recurring
seen
dreams, too. I wonder what recurring dreams really mean.
What do you mean?
Having a dream that recurs over and over?
Well, I know what a recurring dream is. What do you mean by, what do you think, like do you think that it has like more like symbolism?
Well, I mean, yeah, your brain going to that exact same subconscious place and having the exact same situation recur in your head subconsciously when you're sleeping, I think is kind of interesting.
I have a recurring dream. I think I told you about this, about tornado at my parents' house.
Oh, yeah, you did. I don't know why I clicked images. I spaced out. They typically signal unresolved emotional issues, stress, trauma, or anxiety in the waking life, or in waking life. While common, they are not random. Instead, they reflect your subconscious's mind's attempt to process and resolve persistent concerns. Interesting.
Time to Heal says, I know you have all had the flooding at the beach when the sky turns dark.
Look at this. Grok somehow knew what I wanted to search for because he recommended Explore MK Ultra Dream Control.
Great. So Grok is just listening.
Yeah, no joke. There's been some real serious instances where I'm like, I think my computer's been listening to me because it'll be popping up stuff that I'm like, there's no way.
No, but didn't you ask him something about lucid dreaming?
Well, kind of. I was asking, I was just messing with him. I said, what would you do if you could dream, Grok?
Yeah, see, so I guess it's not that crazy.
But then the next thing he I haven't said anything about MK Ultra yet in here. And I asked Grok, what would you do if you could dream, Grok? And then he gave me this hypothetical dream. He'd hijack the Matrix Lucid style, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Grok, whatever. And then one of the options for Explore More, gives you some options for like, here's some things you could go ask me next. It said Explore MK Ultra Dream Control. But I was just saying that I wanted to dive into that. I don't know if that was there before or if he popped that up later. Grok is listening, and I did not hit the speak button. And I did not authorize the use of my microphone for use with Grok. Okay?
Take it up with Grok.
Okay, let's read about this, though. So we got Diving into MK Ultra's dream control rabbit hole for your sobering stories pod. Nope. MK Ultra. Okay. I'm just reading. I don't want to read through stuff that's pointless. Dream sleep angle, not direct control, quote unquote, like wild insertions, but manipulations via deprivation and psychic driving. Subproject 68. That sounds intense. Depatterning to childlike state with 30 to 60 days coma. What? Put you in a coma for 30 to 60 days? Oh, it's a coma like sleep via drugs. My God. And they use LSD and barbiturates. I thought I couldn't sleep on acid, but I've taken some wild acid naps. Has anybody had a psychedelic nap and they dreamt during that psychedelic nap? Because that definitely happened to me. And I don't remember the dream at all, but I remember waking up being extraordinarily like out of place, like I was like, where am I? What is happening? What's going on right now? Slept with the lights on for 15 years. Josh Jamesification. In prison or what? No, they do lights out, don't they? I don't know. Wait. That's just something you do.
Tom Colby said, I did too when I was a child with the tornadoes. Did you really? That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I'm glad someone else out there has had that recurring dream. And it's interesting because Bodhi's super into tornadoes. So, our kiddo.
Well, there's a couple of things for me to look into, but yeah, we probably should wrap this up because Bodhi definitely needs to go to sleep. But yeah, does anybody have any closing thoughts, questions, whatever, before we wrap this bad boy up? It was a little more chill session tonight, checking out Lucid Dreaming. That was interesting to me. I'm definitely going to try it. I will start a dream journal and see if the intention setting helps for sure. I think the waking up thing is definitely interesting. Maybe, and that might be why that happens to me, because I typically will fall asleep super late at night, wake up in the morning to take Bodhi to school. That's usually like a 4 or 5 hour sleep sesh. And then I come back after being awake, and that's when I typically have dreams. So it is kind of like mimicking that, whatever that WBSC pattern was for entering into lucid dreaming. So yeah, I don't know. That's interesting.
I'm gonna try it. We should report back, record our dreams and do those steps, and then on next week's live we can
report back our dreams. I'll let you know if I have any.
See if we did any, or if we were successfully lucid dreaming at all.
Smoking the hardened coffee table powder. Hit it with the folk. That's pretty funny. I bet Taylor Swift does. Smoke white crystal coffee table powder. Sorry, my back was itchy. Is that not okay?
Guys, Nick was itching his butt.
Yeah, she's right. All right, you guys. Well, Haas said Lucid Dreams Part 2. I want you guys to all try and incept into a live stream dream.
Oh, right before we leave. Okay, so I want to ask, honestly, what you guys think we should talk about next week. I mean, Haas, I guess, voted Lucid Dreams Part 2. I was also thinking about talking about the elite astrology group that I told you about, Nick.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember what you said it was called, but yeah, that would be interesting.
I thought you looked it up in the files even.
I probably did.
But yeah, there's
Where's Web?
A private elitist group, astrology group, and it's got like JP Morgan and Tom Brokaw. Apparently, there's a person for each one of the signs. So
does it have to do
Gemini,
with the
Cancer, Leo?
Yeah, we should definitely
Aquarius.
talk about that. I'm down with that.
Or we could talk about Sabrina Wallace. Yeah. Or if you guys have an idea, drop it in the chat.
Yeah, I want to see what people say. You should do more live streams a week. Yeah, Ashley, once I'm able to quit my part-time job, we definitely will be able to make that happen.
Yeah, I love this. I would totally be down to just
Yeah.
hang out with everyone more and talk about conspiracies.
Yeah, honestly, I would definitely love that. And every weekend I'm like, I feel like I'm just missing out on so many things I could be doing. But
Serpent Bear says it's called Zodiac. Like it's just called Zodiac.
yeah, I think it actually is. I'm pretty sure. No, maybe no. I think it was something else. I'm pretty sure it was called. I don't remember what it was called, but it was definitely an interesting group. Now I'm gonna have a hard time finding it again.
No, I have a video to reference. But I just thought, like, I don't know, growing up, I've always believed in astrology, and maybe it's not exact because clearly they've messed with, like, the calendar and the way that, the original calendar, I guess, followed, like, the moon cycles. And there was, one moon cycle was a month. So I think that it has, in effect, changed astrology and, like, the dates of the signs. But growing up, there's always been people that are like, oh, yeah, that's just BS.
I bet astrology plays a part in your dreams.
Oh,
or
yeah, I'm
like
sure.
the moon cycles and
There's
planet cycles.
There's even now science backing different, like, health issues that specific signs have. Like, Geminis are predisposed to having, like, nervous system dysregulation. Cancers are predisposed to, like, being dehydrated, not getting enough electrolytes.
Oh yeah, no. Serpent Bear says it is called the Zodiac Club.
Oh yeah, Zodiac Club. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so maybe that's what I'll talk about next week.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, and that's something that I definitely had never heard of, and I think that's super interesting, especially thinking about it from the perspective of douchebags using it.
Yeah, and to think that but a lot of people have been saying that it's just BS. And I'm like, no, I feel like it has to. Like the sun and the moon affect the tides, the whatever, the crop. Like, why wouldn't it affect us?
Kim, the Earth is flat, so yeah, it is all BS.
Oh, okay.
Just saying.
When you're right, you're right.
Yeah, the firmament. All right, you guys. Well, yeah, and the time of year that you were born has a huge effect on your biology. I don't know, I never used to believe in astrology, but I've grown into believing in it because too many things have happened that have made me feel like it is 100% real. You know what I mean? Like every time I see an Aquarius meme, I'm like, damn, 100%.
So if Nick sees a meme about it, he's like, yeah, that's...
Well, no, there's more to it than that too. But any of the apps I've ever used that like research to look into
I'm just teasing.
stuff, I feel like they're accurate. And my dad is definitely an Aquarius.
No, yeah, so...
I'm a double Aquarius, actually. Sag rising, baby.
Saggy poo.
All right, well, no, really, we should get going, but I love and appreciate you guys. I hope that you sleep safe and stay sober. Sleep safe, as Hannah says.
Yes, Bob Zombie 0666 says 13 months, everything is off technically. So yeah.
Yep.
And
yeah, the turtle thing, you guys need to look up the 13 months turtle shell theory if you haven't. Is that what you were going to say? Okay.
I forgot what I was going to say.
My bad, babe. Well, love you guys. We'll see you next week on Monday.
Love you, sobers. It was great hanging out.
Hey, fellow Aquarius. Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
buddy, are you going to say goodnight?
Say goodnight. Oh, look at that. You got to get in the camera view. Oh, what a freaking cute little turd.
Good night, everybody. Good night, good night, good night, everybody.
Good night, sobers.
Good night, sobers. Goodbye. 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 Good night. Good night. Goodbye.
Say sleep safe.
Sleep safe.
You're freaking adorable, dude. All right, you guys. Well, we'll catch you guys next week. Check me out on Friday for a new video. And later, sober.